Doja Cat calling out Stranger Things star Noah Schnapp for exposing her crush on his co-star Joseph Quinn, aka Eddie Munson.
This is from you.
Here's how it all started. Noah, who plays Will Byers on the series, shared screenshots of his private DMs with Doja on TikTok with the caption, "Thirsty Doja."
Nigga, what?
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money, travel the world.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out. If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. But can you do me a favor? Hit the notifications button right now. All right, guys, today we are going to be reacting to two videos. The first video is going to be Superhead has something that she wants all men to understand. So we're going to sit back and watch that video. And then another girl gets called ungrateful for receiving gifts from people, but not liking the gift that people are giving her. Now, with this video, I want you guys to truly understand because there may be a message in a bottle that everyone can learn. But let's get right into Superhead and let's hear exactly what she has to say.
Most men have small. Listen, I don't know if men know this. Listen, I'm not done. I'm not done. Men need to hear this. Most of y'all, listen, what camera am I looking? Most of y'all have small, most of y'all have small penises. Slut shaming is born in the insecurities of men. And your insecurities are born in your penises and your wallet size.
To an extent, what you have to understand is women only have power whenever it comes to sex. They can always make a man feel bad when it comes to sex. Why? Because men want sex really bad. Men want to express themselves during sex. That's how a man expresses himself to a woman. So 9 times out of 10, women always have the power whenever it comes to sex. They can always shame a man in that department because guys cannot control themselves. So understand that this is also a woman that started all of this thought stuff. See, she took what Little Kim was doing, and now all of these girls that you see, the Brittany Renners and everybody, they're trying to emulate her. This is Superhead. She was the beginning of this. She was doing this back in the early 2000s.
Because honestly, and I'm gonna be super frank here, I never heard a big dick man with not just big dick energy, not just BDE, but a man who's well endowed. I've never seen a well endowed man call a woman a whore.
Okay.
He's absolutely right. Majority of the guys that are going to call a woman a whore are going to be the man that's been treated bad by women and the guy that can't get women. The guy that can get women never calls a girl a whore. He always calls them his homegirl. Why? Because guys that are confident can utilize that woman. He just don't wife her up. The other men that are wifing her up are the ones that try to go through the problem. Once you could distinguish the type of women you're dealing with, then you don't need to call her out names because they can be useful for you in the long run.
It's always the men who can't handle a sexually advanced woman in the bedroom.
Okay.
When a woman is able to discern better, she's able to make more acute decisions, which means that a lot of men are going to be rejected because now she's seen more penises. She's seen small ones, large ones, fat ones, skinny ones. She's seen brown ones, yellow ones, black ones, white ones, pink ones. I'm not done. She's seen,
She's absolutely right. Women go through more experiences with men than what men do with women because there's always a man chasing a woman. She's right. When women get around to rejecting every guy, they've seen everything. All right, to guys out there, y'all gonna be like, she's for the streets. You're right. The more she's for the streets, the more she's going to reject you because she already knows what's gonna happen based off of your attitude, based off of your actions, based off of what you're doing. She's gonna be able to know exactly what's going on with you.
Uncircumcised, she's seen low-hanging balls, she's seen high-hanging balls, she's seen hairy one. Okay, all right, so she's seen all the penises, right?
Okay.
But now what she has is this grading curve. She has this discernment. Educated women are able to make more educated decisions. When women are able to make more educated decisions, more men get rejected. It's that rejection that the male ego cannot stand.
She's absolutely right. This is why we always say you don't chase women. You start chasing the success, then you'll notice the women will start chasing you.
Which is why there are incels in the world who are beating, raping, murdering, and deforming women because they're being rejected. The male ego is dangerous and it cannot handle rejection. So therefore, ergo, if a woman is shamed, sexually shamed, it makes her not want to exercise her right to gain the same sexual education that men get. It allows her, without that education, she's not able to better discern, which means that if she's only seen one penis, because now this is where the fascination with.
Okay, I can see where she's going with it. She's saying the less men that women deal with, the more naive she's going to be. All right, you guys have to understand, it's the same way with men. The more women that you're with, the more you're going to understand the difference between the good and bad women. The less experiences you have in relationships, the more dumber decisions that you're going to make. But she's just speaking it from a female's point of view. Females are trying to act like them and men think the same way to an extent. It's just that men are doing it naturally. Women are forcing themselves to think like this.
Virgins comes from. A virgin, a woman who hasn't been around either or, she hasn't seen probably any penises, maybe just one or two. She hasn't been down to Miami during spring break or to hedonism in Jamaica and seen that penises get pretty big and awesome, right? She hasn't tried out a bunch of penises. She's a virgin or she's very inexperienced. Men like
or
this
say
better
small,
because then a man who is inept, and to be honest, most men are inept. Okay, the average penis size is only 6 inches. That's not a lot of penis. I'm sorry.
You guys have to realize she's speaking from a perspective of a woman who's already stretched out. I tell you guys all the time, a vagina starts off really, really small to the point where you can barely stick a finger in it. That's why it's good for women to be virgins. But at her level, her insides have been stretched out so much. Yes, she needs a bigger penis. Why? Because women give birth to children. Look how big a baby is. Look how she has to squeeze that baby out of her. So you have to understand that the bigger the vagina, the more she starts feeling things when she's stretched out. That's why older women used to always say, girls don't want to be loose. The moment you're loose, guys don't want to be with you. If a guy has a 6-inch penis, which I think is big enough, and your vagina can't handle it, you've just been around too much. You're stretched out. Don't no man want no stretched out woman.
I'm giving it to you guys, really. Like, listen, no chaser here. 6 inches is not a lot of penis.
Okay.
There's men out here with 8, 9, 10, 12 inches. Okay? And more. I've seen more. Okay. I've seen a lot more.
Realize who she is, guys.
I can't even get into her. I've seen some things. Okay, some things.
So I'm curious. Right? I'm curious.
Listen.
Can I ask a question?
Wait, not yet. Let me finish my sermon. Okay?
Okay.
We in church. So now, when men shame women because of those insecurities, that makes women not want to have the sex that they really want. It makes them afraid to have the sex that they want to have. That shame is meant to make men feel better. So now it's like, well, I don't want to, I would have sex. I would have more sex, but they're going to call me a whore. So I'm not going to do it. So I'm just going to settle for this little penis man that I met one time. And now I'm having horrible sex the rest of my life so that I don't hurt his ego.
To an extent, what she has to realize is that she's coming from a perspective of a woman who's had a bad childhood, who's done porn, who's done this, who's done that. So when these girls have built a name off of sex, then they're trying to tell other women like, oh, you wanna be with more men. You wanna do this so you feel good. You wanna do this. You wanna be a whore so you can feel good about yourself. That doesn't work. See, the more a woman sleeps around with a guy, the more she's gonna feel worthless after a while. The only type of woman that always wants attention from a man is the woman who doesn't believe in herself. Understand, women who are actually confident at being a woman is not concerned about dick. Because when it comes to marriages, a marriage lasts, when you can last when you're not having sex. And if you talk to a couple that has been married for a long time, they would tell you, you have to be able to survive, because at some point, you and her are not going to be having sex no more until you rekindle the flame.
The men with the smaller, inadequate penis, and there's a lot of small penises in this world. Listen to, there are a lot of small penises in this world. Most men have small, listen, I don't know if men know.
She's absolutely right. I think that this is running into a circle right now. But yes, guys, when it comes to women like her, there's not a lot of guys who's going to have a big enough penis, because she's borderline, she's been a porn star already. She's already been for the streets. When you've been for the streets, you've been through that. But men want a woman that they can get to be with naturally, whose vaginas are still small because they have the less experiences. That's what she's not realizing. She's stretched out. With a girl who hasn't been around that much, they're not stretched out. Now, this video is a woman who gets gifts from people for her birthday, and let's see how she takes it.
Comment below and tell me if I'm wrong, okay? All right, and this is why I'ma stop. I want to do this video to show y'all, if you have a good heart, you a giving person, and you giving, don't do that to the wrong people, because this is what you get in return. I got this card, right? It got nothing in it. Hold on. It got nothing in it for my sister, whatever. A card, nothing in it, right? And I got napkins. I'm not even joking with y'all. Let me try to open it. I'm trying to open it with one hand. Hold on. Yeah, I got napkins. And then I got this oil dispenser. Mind you, when it comes to the people that I love, I don't care if it's Christmas, birthday, I don't even just get one gift. I get multiple gifts. I done gave people $1,000, a wig, clothes. I done all year long. Like, if I go out to eat and you say you don't got it, girl, I'm paying for it. That's the type of person I am. Like, if I got money, it's like everybody around me got money. Everybody eats. Nobody could ever say I'm not like this, right? And I also got $100 though, and I got a Hennessy bottle, okay?
What she's doing is she's explaining that she's been treating people nice, so people treat her back the same way. Life doesn't work that way. And a lot of you guys have understood this too, that when you go to treat people nice, they're not going to treat you the same back. This is why you guys have to start living reality. And I tell people, me personally, I don't trust nice people. And the reason why I don't trust nice people is because nice people are liars. They're only going to talk to you because they want you to treat them the same way back, but you may not be in that mood. That's what she's understanding. You've probably been nice to the wrong people. I tell everybody, I don't trust people to treat me a certain way. I trust people to be who they are. Just because I may look at a person and think they're a backstabber, if I know they're a backstabber, but I know there's something in them that I want, I gotta play the game till I get what I want, then you get rid of the backstabber. Always trust people to be who they are. Don't trust people to treat you a certain way. That's when you're gonna feel bad.
Understand, whatever. The $100, I don't even get that, because like I said, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna give you $700, $1,000. I'm not just saying it. That's what I do. That's just my heart. I'm giving you Uggs. Whatever you want for your birthday, I'm gonna get for you. The fact that I got gaslighted for being ungrateful, I'm just shaking right now because I'm so mad. I had 2 people, I'm not even gonna say who it is, literally gaslighted me and told me I'm ungrateful for the napkins. Like, I put this napkin in their face and I'm like, would you want this for your birthday? Napkins. Would you want this? Yeah, what's wrong with it? It's the thought that fucking counts. That's what they told me. It's the thought that counts. But there's no thought into this shit. This is just being fucking cheap, bro. This is being cheap. And it's not like they don't got it. I know you fucking got it. You walking around with designer on. I know you got it. This is so disrespectful for me, but I'm happy that this happened. I will never, ever buy anybody gifts or anything at all in life unless I get the same energy in return.
She's right. That's how you got to be, guys. Even with her, she's experiencing this because this is what women do. Women are never friends with each other. Women don't have best friends with each other. They have drama queens. They have people that can live out themes with them. They have people that can tell them what they want to hear. When you see women grouping together, it's because they want to tell each other what they want to hear. But at the end of the day, there will be a cat fight, and they will show you that they were not friends with each other the whole time. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. And remember, she ain't holding you down, she's slowing you down. Hasta la vista.